Afro is easy. Afro is easy to the core. So what up, family? It's been a minute or two, maybe 2 minutes. What up, fam?
We're good.
Yeah,
We healthy.
we living.
After the doctors decided to go ghosting the patients.
Yeah,
and
they ghosted
shit.
on us.
Um,
We thought we were like the master ghosters in relationships. Then the doctors are like, hold my beer.
are they not supposed to be the smartest ones? You remember, like in high school, the guys wanted to do Medi Sin.
Yeah.
Were supposed to get like all the cramming and all that.
Yeah, it had to be bespoke. It had to be clean.
And then the other thing was like everybody wanted to be either a lawyer
or a doctor or an engineer.
And apparently those three right now, you will see them striking. Even the lawyers, especially.
Yeah, they were striking the other day.
They are brokers. Like
why were they striking though? I don't remember why they were striking. Oh, it was something concerning, I don't know, some judgment had, I don't know, the government was ridiculing the judgment of the court or something like that, so they went to strike. Have engineers, what is the past tense of striked? Stroke. Jesus Christ. Have engineers stroked?
In my head, what is like playing is not the past tense of stroke is the stroke.
I absolutely knew that's where you were going.
So I was thinking, like, if this is the best career you can ever get,
yeah,
why is it so shitty that you have to go in the streets and you are the top notch of the brains of the, I mean, are we not lying to our kids that become a
right now, like, fuck it, we don't want to become fucking doctors or fucking engineers or and they have seen that whole hullabaloo of being a doctor is because they'll be like, yeah, the teacher will be the person who will teach the doctor. Like, yo, fuck that shit, regardless. So you see, time changes now. That was like the first phase of like the important ones, who the doctors are quote unquote the important ones, and I don't know the next phase of the. I don't think there's any other next phase of brainwashing on careers, because Gen Zs and Gen As will kind of be very straight with whatever they want.
I didn't know that it goes like that. When you say Gen Z, I thought we had like millennials, then Gen Z, then Gen A.
And then the Gen A, yeah. So
Gen A is like which people? Like the ones in the womb?
No, we have them from 2007. 2011. Then, yeah, 2010, 2011.
2011.
Yeah. True. Because like true, it's 2010, 2011.
We were having a discussion with our dude the other day. He was telling me those generations, really, they shape the society because of, if you are a parent, because like my parents are boomers.
Yeah.
And boomers, they knew what hard work is about. And so they passed down that character to millennials.
Mix it up with a little bit of colonial brainwashing.
Yes, no, I'm just saying, like,
That's what I'm saying.
they knew they had to achieve something.
Yeah.
And then we have the people who were behind them, the X
Yeah.
X generation. Yes, it is X.
Yeah. Okay. That I didn't know.
The most fucked up people that you can ever find.
What is the year for the X? What's the year for the X? Approximate?
I think it's before 80s. I think
Yeah.
80s, 70s.
Yeah, now those ones are the ones which I'm saying. It's also like a mixture of a little bit of colonial brainwashing and a little bit of now hard work also.
Now the career thing was sold to those people properly.
That one I can give.
And the whole thing about religion and everything, it was sold to those motherfuckers so nicely that they don't even know about anything else.
Yeah, can't see.
There was no information. Remember, information was from TV, the TV that used Daniel Arap Moy.
Yeah, with his milk
and everything. It was just centered. It was controlled completely.
Yeah,
you couldn't go shit.
Absolutely, there was no information.
There was zero information. So those are the ones that are now sitting in offices. Those are the directors. Those, even the president is in that generation.
Yeah, if you think about it.
If you think about it deeply, you will find that the people who are in control now of the economies are a Gen X.
And that's why it's fucked up.
Yes, it's fucked up because they don't know shit. And they don't
apart
want
from
to know
the brainwashing that have been brainwashed.
Yeah.
They want to move from the brainwashing.
Have you seen those dudes with religion, man?
Bro.
Have you seen them, like the way they will be like, oh, religion is, Jesus, God,
they want
Muslim. They are just stuck there.
Exactly, and they want you also, if quote unquote maybe you're not a believer in that, they want you to be about it. They want to convince you to either, I don't know, to buy their, what is it called, the way they look at things. If it's either their way or it's the highway. If you're talking about Jesus, you can't bring some other dude inside the conversation. If it's the Bible, it's the Bible, bro.
Those are the dudes who are bringing Ben Hinn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I think they are the same people who are preaching the same thing.
Absolutely.
Because you see, if you look at all these fucked up preachers, the biggest following they have is that generation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And believe versus no. If we go now to that rabbit hole, now you either know
or you don't.
know.
Yeah.
Now believing implies that you don't know.
Yeah.
So if you believe there is a mountain somewhere in Mars, see, you don't know.
Absolutely.
So what about we go by what we know rather than what we
don't know?
We don't know.
Absolutely.
Because you see, if you go back down to the history, you find that it all comes back to Africa.
Absolutely.
Religion, everything just comes back here.
Yeah.
Civilization
has to.
Everything, just everything, even reading, writing, everything.
Yeah. I think I was reading some other book and some kid was asking me how comes people have never been able to what is it called, to translate what was written during the early days of the Egyptian dudes and the quote unquote the ones who are early civilization dudes, Mesopotamia and Egypt. I was like, bruv, that was like the real civilization back then, because if up until now no one has ever come, even these archaeologists, the white peeps, whoever, no one is able to translate what those dudes were writing in caves, because they're not writing, they're not drawings. Drawings you'd see that this is a cow, this is a, but the real writings, no one has ever done it.
Plus, those dudes were black. You remember the Egyptians?
Absolutely. So if someone wants to talk about civilization, we had civilization first, but we didn't call it civilization. We had a name for it. We had it first. If it's education, we had it first. If it's religion, we had our own freaking religion. If it is medicine that we want to talk about today, we had our own freaking medicine.
So again, like we can go down and talk about why someone is supposed to believe something.
Yeah.
You believe because you don't know.
Yeah.
You also believe because you're hopeless. Yes. Because they sell hope. What else?
Absolutely. In fact, that's the worst place to be.
It's like 72 virgins story, man.
Yeah. Wild.
If you ever deal with women, you don't want 72 virgins.
You don't want to, no. You don't want to go through that rabbit hole.
You don't want that.
It's hectic. Imagine living with them anyway.
Anyway, like, the doctors, when I see them jumping around with placards, one of the things that I always ask myself, when they are writing prescription, they don't like scribble those placards. We are not able to read.
Yeah. They should do that on the placards.
Yeah, so that we can
like
see like
1 times 2
signatures on the placards.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah, but it's like you thinking it's paracetamol, it's like para blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
and then you go present it, you get now something different. Like I'm happy that I didn't see it as paracetamol, because it's totally something different. Paramethazone. Anyway, those niggas are crazy.
I have found a way of life.
Yeah.
Do what doctors are do not do what doctors are telling you to do.
Do not do what doctors are telling you to do.
Yes.
Why? According to you?
Because you see, they have misinformation.
Yeah.
Like you are told, reduce, don't eat meat.
The other question would be
like I go to, like, physically there are things that you just see.
Yeah.
You go to Maasai land, those dudes, they eat meat
every freaking day.
Every time. Have you seen an obese Maasai? Or an obese Turkana? These guys have like supermodel bodies, man. They are athletic.
No, it's the way you put it. I was not expecting that. When was the last? I don't know. I haven't seen. Maybe like the ones who have come to Nairobi and
they like tell
chose
you
a lifestyle. Yeah.
That the eggs have a lot of cholesterol.
Yeah.
But now when you eat eggs, and some other dude is eating like cheapo and shit. That dude is getting obese, and this other dude is not getting obese.
Yeah.
But they are spreading the wrong message. Why? Again, let me continue with my case.
Yeah.
I don't believe that we should be taking those medicines as prescribed. Reason?
Yeah.
Are we sicker or better after medicine?
Sometimes sicker.
Why I say sometimes?
Actually, most of the time sicker. Because I think we're having this conversation and saying that the medicine is a concept that maybe started off as like being very people-centric. Then the commercialization came in, and now the money has to be made. So if it's diabetes, the medicine that you're going to get isn't making you better. Is it diabetes the one that someone has to inject themselves with insulin, or which one is that? Yeah, you see, like I remember I think one of my relatives, they injected themselves so bad that they didn't have any other place to inject themselves at. I don't know how to say it. Any other place on the body to inject them.
Like punch holes everywhere.
Yeah. Now they're looking like what assholes? Looking like a flat tire or something.
I'm thinking like if they went swimming,
Yeah.
they would like absorb lots of water.
Be osmosis. Because it didn't make sense. Like, and then they died, I think, because now they couldn't find the holes, and then the medicine. I can't remember the drama, but he still died. So, did the medicine make him better? Nope. Does medicine make HIV people better? I don't think so. You can see what chemo does to people, fam.
You lose your hair, actually.
Bro, you
That
look
is the
like-
first thing I didn't. If
Fuck,
you
you look
really
like
want
an
to
alien,
die,
fam. Not even the hair. You look like an alien, bro. Okay, yes, the hair, but it fucks up also. You see, like the eyes are going inside. You start looking like you are Quasimodo or something, like a Quasimodo degenerate.
my thought on those, like if you really have like that cancer stage or whatever,
Yeah.
just don't tell us. Just drop one day. Just die.
Yeah.
And take all your money, use it to enjoy life, because life is
It's
too
short. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you went and they told you, bruv, you got stage 4. I'm like, why are we going for Amchango so that I can go to India? Nope. Let me take my time and spend it with the people that I love. I have 3 months to live. If I don't go to India, yeah, fuck it.
Instead of going to India, you should go to maybe Mombasa or somewhere. Or
Yeah.
just go to the coast
Diani,
and have
Zanzibar.
some halimas and
Have the time of your life, man.
and the beach and all your money. And then if you spend all your money before you die, you drown in the ocean.
No. Actually, I think I have a what is it called? I have a conspiracy. You see, like you can make them like changa, like the dudes, and then when you get the money isn't going like for now your medication. It'll be like it's coming straight to your pocket. So like you go and pick a dunda, a good one, up until the day you will drop dead. And I'll be like, yeah, it's all good. Instead of changaring 3 million, and you're still gonna changas you for me for my death, like how I'm saying people, I don't know, are raising money for some dude that died. People are asking, why are you raising 8 million when he was alive? He was broke as hell, bro. That money that you're supposed to do on my funeral, just ilete saizi mapema, mimi niende nikapige dunda up until I fucking drop dead. It's as easy as that. I also have another theory that I try to live by. If you have to do that funeral thing and come and start saying that you're my friend when I'm dead, I think maybe I'll have to write it somewhere. Like for me, I just want it to be done the way our ancestors used to do it. Like, you know, they used to be thrown in the forest.
Yeah.
So now for me, I'll be like, what you have to do is just raise like 40 G's. 40 G's is enough for. I don't even need a coffin. Just put me like in a something, in a gunia or something. Then I need something to loop me. Then that 40 G's is like for the chopper. Come chop me off my wherever I am. End up over Abadias katikati. Drop me off huko hivyo ndani, my friend. That would be like the best ever funeral. No one cries, no one. If you were crying that time when I was probably in the whatever mortuary or something, when I'm dead, dropped there, me, my ancestors, tuko sawa. And then like also the hyenas have something to eat and stuff. So I continue.
It's a plan, man.
Yeah, instead of like raising 100 G's, some Damas coffin, find land for me to be what is it called, to be put under. Bro, just let me go and dissolve. Is it dissolve? Disintegrate with the other
and become
animals.
fossil fuel.
Yes. Plus I'll help the Abadeas, or which other forest do we have that is big?
like
The
Mount
Mau.
Kenya also.
Yeah, Mount
Oh,
Kenya,
the Mau.
Mau. Yeah,
But no, we don't want to throw yourself in the Masai Mara, because when those
Wazungus.
lads, they they get used to eating people,
Yeah.
they'll be eating like
The Wazungus. It will be awesome. Like they can eat the Wazungus also.
when they are alive.
Yeah. Why not?
If
See,
they were eaten,
polar bears eat Wazungus. Who are we?
no, if they were eaten, it's none of my business again. Wazungus were eaten, like, okay.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I mean, like, hyenas eat Africans all the time.
Exactly. Vultures eat anything they can see as long as it's eatable. So me, I wouldn't have a problem. Let them just drop me instead of. I always ask. A friend of mine once told me that if they ever went and they are diagnosed with those weird diseases and told that they are going to live for like 3 months or 6 months, they will not go to the hospital. They will just either choose to want to live, as you said, or just exist up until those 6 months. Go. I was like, this is some type of thinking. Because he also told me, like, for instance, if maybe he found himself and what is it called, like brain dead, someone, like when someone they have these weird accidents where like your body is alive but your brain is basically dead and you're living through a machine. He was telling me, like, bro, instead of me making my peeps suffer because of you having to raise money for that machine, switch it off, man. Just switch it off. We are going to wherever we are going. I'll just go. I was like, wow, this dude probably has seen the light. The amount of light this dude has seen is ridiculous.
Me, I think he has seen the darkness and he has embraced the darkness.
Yeah.
Actually, he is the darkness
itself.
I feel like he's like the devil.
The reincarnate.
Yes, because you see, like there are things you face. When people want to be hypocritical,
yeah,
they throw in that word shetani.
Mm.
But now in reality,
yeah,
you're just running away from your responsibility.
Yeah.
So if someone says, oh yeah, bring it on, that's the devil now.
He's what he thinks he is.
Yeah, he's the devil. Because again, I feel like the reason as to why the story of the Bible. I'm like, the devil didn't agree with God, is it?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Those are like,
and he was thrown
MOU.
He was like thrown away and kicked off.
Yeah.
Is it? Because of questioning.
Yeah.
And then
it's like the class thing. It's like when you question the teacher, it's like, no, now you gotta go outside.
Their question is even when he was kicked out.
Yeah.
Did they not like have like an argument first, and then they find which points are valid on this side?
Exactly, the ones that are.
Or it was just like you said no, you get the fuck out of here, man. How was it?
These are the answers we need. We need people to come and tell us what the fuck actually happened.
Because the story cannot be incomplete like that.
Yeah.
And then we are like here, we are just hating on the devil and we don't know what he did.
Absolutely. And the one thing I always tell people, there are two things people really try to throw things at: the devil and weed. When I see some dude walking around there like crazy, like, huyu amevuta hii ni bang, I'm like, bro, how do you know if this is bang? What if it's I don't know, what if it's something else? Maybe this dude was concussed or something and then he started eating like peppers. Stop putting it on weed, man. Or you see some other dude like, shetani kontani umse. I'm like, huh? How? When?
Again you see, when you throw out that word shetani,
yeah,
it's escaping your own responsibility.
Yeah.
Ule mse alirogo, like, if the guy has a brain problem.
Yeah.
or maybe the guy had maybe something like, I mean,
He has like
people can overdose
a cracked skull. Yeah.
or be beaten up or be retarded. You know, some people are born without
Yeah.
being able to think.
To think. Yeah.
Even if you are not able to walk sometimes, and we appreciate you.
Yeah.
If you are not also able to think, I don't know what is supposed to happen with
We take you to a mental asylum.
No, I'm just like, if you are born retarded completely.
You are also taken to a mental asylum.
Why?
I don't know. People like feel it's like the thing to do.
No, just I try to figure out, because you see the whole medicine thing is all fucked up.
Yeah.
Before, if you were born fucked up,
Yeah.
you were killed.
We didn't wait. We wait like for you to be a proper fuck up. No. Not a proper degenerate. No. Slash you from
now the genes that are being passed on are the shittiest genes. They are fucking up with whatever was supposed to be survival for the fittest.
Yeah.
Have you seen like how fuck, like someone will be studying and saying, oh, I am plus size, I'm no longer fat. And some retarded people who just wake up and say, oh yeah, let us support this. Like, I mean, like,
we are for you.
Whole generation of retards.
Yeah, I think we have to stop even calling it brainwashing, because I think what is happening actually in the United States, it's actually that it's like a whole generation of retards, my friend, bunched up in a lot of places. We have retards in the US Senate, we have retards in the US schools, we have retards in the federal government, we have retards everywhere in universities and shit. That's why they'll be like, yeah, we are for plus size lives matter or something like that. I'm like, bro,
it's like I was thinking about, like, these dudes had too much money, I think, or a lot of resources. Like, you have enough money for just, not just money, let's talk about resources. To just set aside, this one is for fuck ups of the society,
the retards.
Then we are going to just set up for that. These people are misfits. They're supposed to die, but now here we have funds for them,
proper resources,
and we have to have even media time, all the time, talk about them. Let us talk about prostitutes, is the people who are doing abortion. That's the main thing now. What the fuck? Don't you understand that we have more problems
than that? People are dying.
We have problems of hunger.
Exactly. People are dying of hunger. People are dying of terror.
There is war.
Exactly.
And people are still making bombs. That's a big problem. Like, you sit down and start making bombs.
I think for me, this generation of retards is maybe one of the biggest problems that we are facing right now, because the same retards, we have the same dudes are the ones in the US. What is it called, that thing? Rifle, I don't know what.
Federal Reserve.
Exactly, but there's one like for rifles. So the ones that you can buy any gun if you want. Same ones, the same people who are making the guns and the bombs that are being sold to other countries. I feel like there are a bunch of, it's the same. It's like a retard who was so good at being a retard that it's like the way you're told, like, yeah, you have a first class honors, so it's like first class honors for like retardedness. So because he was like so good at being a retard, he had to get like a what is it called, a chair. What is it, chair in English? He had to get a post there in some of those big authorities. Same thing we are seeing in our country. We have a bunch of retards running like our ministries. Look at the person who's running this whole health shit. I think that is like creme de la creme of retardedness. If you look at whoever is running the education shit, bro,
But education itself is shit. So what are you talking about? Like,
So that's what I'm like, this dude is like creme de la creme.
Again, if you think about like the medicine that you are talking about,
Yeah.
like as if it's something that is elevated so high. No, it's just something mostly basic.
Yeah.
Because and then it is twisted into some shitty thing, and then some people, I think it's an industry to sell drugs.
That's the argument. It's a freaking capitalist shit type of system.
Let us sell drugs
to people and create problems that didn't exist for us to sell drugs.
Yeah, HIV was done in a laboratory.
Exactly. I'm very sure cancer is something that is manufactured.
Ebola again.
Exactly. Ebola, COVID for the vaccines.
Yeah, for the vaccines.
What else? Diabetes for like the longest time. Because if you think about it, like who in 1850 somewhere in Kisii had diabetes?
No, they can't get diabetes then.
Plus they were running at night, so the diabetes part couldn't. They were fit as they was fit as a fiddle. They was fit as fuck. Let us put it as that.
No, I always worry about those dudes. Like how about the dogs in Kisii? Those dogs, you know, there are dogs that are like badass dogs.
Yeah.
If the dog is after you and you are completely naked.
But this dude is running at like, I don't know the pace, but I think they were running at very high paces.
You can't outrun
faster than a dog. And then this dude, I don't know if they don't rely on adrenaline. I really want to get into a night runner's head and understand what really goes. Is it the adrenaline that kicks in so that you start running at ridiculous paces and then you are not even seeing? So do they have like night vision also?
It should be like included in our tourism attractions.
Exactly.
Like tourists will be like going and camp in Kisii.
Yeah.
And wait for some dude to just.
Yeah, you just have like night vision binoculars.
Like a super bike. Yeah.
Kisii brothers, we still have a lot of love for you guys. So but these are valid questions that keep us awake at night. For me, that's something that keeps me awake at night. Did they have like night vision? Because bruv, you can't just be running at night. And then remember back in the day, there were no like artificial floodlights. It was either maybe the moon. It was actually the moon or nothing else. So does it mean when the moon was not there, these dudes were not running?
Or maybe the Kisiis had too much, because if you go there, they have plenty of food.
Absolutely, yeah.
So they needed to burn it in a way.
The calories.
Yeah, maybe. And they needed to just run
and burn the
and
calories.
Be free.
Yeah, like then we need Kisiis like for what is it called, like for marathons and shit, or like they be doing 100. Wait, I have a revelation. Jesus Christ. Who is the fastest athlete in Kenya?
I know where you're going.
He's from you actually do know that he's actually from that place.
Even there are many
that means that Kina Mary Mora. Yeah, I saw her. Was it Mora was running 400 meters the other day and she won? Was
it's Mora. It's also the other.
Oh, it was All African Games.
It was also the other lady that normally wins all the time. The one that beats Sifan Hassan. What's her name?
Obiri. She's also Kisii, right?
Yeah.
Damn. So this, you see, history will never ever lie to us. We always tell you guys, like, history will always be there for it to tell, for it to like tell us the truth. Now we are looking at things from a Kisii point of view, from the 1850s on why they were running, and now we are figuring out why they are actually running. We have the fastest athlete in Africa, who is Kisii.
Again, we are yet to figure out why their voice is mostly high pitched. So we still need to know. Maybe they were calling each other at night. I don't know.
Yeah. And maybe the distances were like farther. So like the more high pitched you are, the more it could go to like different places. Because you know, like when you have bass, I don't think it can reach.
If you Kisii, you should tell us.
Give us a shout.
Tunataka hizo answers.
Yeah. There are questions that keep us awake.
Raki?
Raki. Onasema masiwa. Those are questions that actually keep us at night. Masiwa rara. Yeah, but we love you all the same. So I think the argument was like, if in 1850s there was no Kisii dude with diabetes or cancer, or no Lunje guy from Abawanga or I don't know where, a Maragoli dude who had like what other problem has been created?
You know those
Ebola.
People, have you gone to those sides of this country? Then you see people don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit.
They're just there, like easy.
Exist. Yeah, man. It's actually one of the best things to see. If you haven't been to the western side, also the Nyanza side, you need to really go and actually see how people really view life, because in Nairobi people view life in a very
no scarcity mentality.
Absolutely. For up countries, there's a lot of abundance.
Yeah,
there's a lot of abundance.
They used to teach us urbanization.
Yeah,
I think movement. Urbanization. This is the new concentration camps. Yeah. I look at it like, now if you think about it very well, if you want to contain people, you put them together.
Absolutely.
And where are people together? In these fucking cities that you are calling
urban,
developed urban cities. Remember the times of Corona? Yeah. They couldn't lock down the villages.
Fuck yeah.
But they could lock down the urban, and they spread the whole narrative, like this place is dangerous and all that kind of shit. What? But the dudes in those rural areas, they're just easy.
Yeah, cause damn, bro, I didn't even thought about that's some fantastic revolution. I haven't seen it from that angle, but absolutely. So it's like you're living in Germany 1930 to 1940.
Yes, or we even or living Poland. There. Yeah, we, everybody now is being put in that structure.
So we need to escape from Sobibo.
Yes, you need to escape. You need to get a cow, milk your milk, then drink it from the source. Because the milk you're drinking, you don't know where it's
contaminated, man. It's fucking contaminated, and we don't even know. Like, actually, this country is we are really fucked. I think I saw the other day also, like, fertilizers are fake. I was like, ever since I was born, I have never had any fucking case like that you're buying fertilizer and you're finding rocks inside. It's like, wow.
You see, there is another thing also, like, you can have an ecosystem that can self-sustain at your home in the rural area.
Absolutely.
With all this knowledge and internet and everything, you can do your own biogas and use it to cook soda, use it to see everything, whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah.
But now people are not supposed to do that. They're supposed to stay in these whatever,
in the concentration camps.
Yeah, in the concentration camp where you can be controlled.
Yeah.
You become a product.
And you're always waiting for help from someone. And the someone has to be the government, because the fertilizers are coming from the government. The food has to come from the quote unquote has to be cleared by the government.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you were to grow your own food,
yes,
you're out of the whole matrix. What I would call matrix.
If you actually just try and isolate yourself.
Just remembering that movie.
Yeah, that dude doing the thing for the bullet.
What is that guy? That movie.
Is it Keanu Reeves or?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, yeah. The dude for John Wick.
No, John Wick.
John Wick is Keanu Reeves.
Is it the one who did that movie for the
Matrix?
The Matrix.
I think it's Keanu.
It's still there. I like his movies. All of his movies.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, we need to fucking get away from the is it the Matrix?
Yes, it's the Matrix.
We need to fucking get away from the Matrix so that we can own our own shit and do shit that we want to do.
Because if I have my own cow, how do you control what I drink?
Exactly, and its own shit gives you the fertilizer that you need.
if I brew my own alcohol,
Yeah.
my own radish,
You can't tell me shit.
I don't need to go buy that scotch, what you call scotch.
Yeah.
I'll be at home sipping my own, like having like a whole drum of that shit,
Yeah.
waiting to be sipped by
Exactly.
me and my friends.
Yeah. And the food also, you grow it by yourself.
And the food, I grow it by myself.
You don't have to worry about getting seeds from the government.
What I don't have, I better trade with my neighbor.
Exactly.
Why is that system being discouraged? Those are the poor people. Now, many years down the line, you will see that those people who believed in that system, the traditional system,
Yeah.
they are way richer than you people who are running around in Nairobi.
In concentration camps.
Concentration.
In 1935's Germany.
Yeah. People are telling you what to do.
Yeah, being
Nobody
controlled.
gives a fuck about oil prices if you are in shags.
Yeah.
You there,
you'll walk.
you walk to the next place that you want to go.
Yeah.
I remember when I was growing up, we used to only buy salt and sugar.
Yeah. Everything else you would get it. Unga, kisiagi huko.
Everything, even unga, you don't even need unga
That's what I'm saying.
sometimes.
Unga is like kisiagi, you get it.
Even sometimes you don't need unga.
Yeah.
You just need to get the maidi itself.
Yeah.
Unaikula tu ikiwa hivyo.
Dry maze.
Eh,
Choma. And then they had
choma.
like many modes to eat it. Choma, chemsha, githeri.
Exactly. So why do you stick so much on the
and it's still the same
unga
thing. It's made still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we need a wholesome change. The whole system.
Because you see, even this whole thing about doctors being paid and not being paid and all that, and come on, it's a concentration camp theme.
Set up, yeah.
It's they are all inside there.
Yeah.
What if some dude decides, okay, from now I'm gonna be healing people, and I'm going to look for my traditional ways of doing that.
And there are people who are doing that.
Those are the free ones.
Exactly. And it's funny, one of my friends was telling me like they went and they're being told they have I don't know, H. pylori or something. Then they were given like a lot of drugs for like 1 month, and then once the month ended, he still had the same problem. Then we went to this other dude, gave him some, I don't know, some bark of a tree, and the dude was like drinking it like every day. Right now that dude can eat anything that he wants to eat. I was like, this is an eye opener. If some dude with a bark of a tree is healing some guy of H. pylori and he probably had that medicine like for 2 weeks, and some dude who, and it cost him like I think 250 shillings for that bark of the tree thing. Then like the H. pylori kit was around 5,000 bob. So they commercialized it and you're still not healing. 20 times as much is what you paid for.
You see the side effects of what he took.
Yeah.
Are supposed to be cured by another drug.
Madness.
And that drug also has some other side effects.
Exactly.
And then you take more drugs and drugs and drugs. Who is getting richer? The pharmaceutical companies.
Absolutely.
And you're getting not healthier.
Exactly.
You're getting sicker. There's a documentary called Sicko. I don't know whether you have watched it, about Americans.
No.
They are the sickest population there is.
Absolutely, yeah. Sicko mode. Maybe that's why I had sicko mode. Absolutely. Yeah. There's also another documentary that we should check out. I think we'll give you a heads up on the name. I can't remember. I saw it like a year ago. Of some dude who had come up with a cancer. What is it called? A cancer.
Is a vaccine or a cure?
Cure. Proper. And he was fought by the system because now he was fighting Akina Big Pharma and Akina GlaxoSmithKline. So no freaking way he could have made it. So it was like lawsuit after lawsuit.
It's pathetic.
It's fucking pathetic. But I think we'll have we'll talk more, I think, on the next segment.
The more we think we are going ahead,
yeah, the more it's one step forward, 3 steps back. It's more like even 20
I think
steps
the,
back.
the civilization that was before us
Yeah.
was way better than what we have now.
Absolutely.
We think we are the smartest people because we just
We are
have
the dumbest.
a computer and that's the only technology we have.
Yeah, we are on a phone. We are probably the dumbest ever civilization has been. Probably. I think Vince was saying that Staples, that we are one of the dumbest. Right now, we are practically the dumbest, and some of the forms of life that are like way ahead are like quote unquote plants or animals that kind of stay alone or isolated. So like for instance polar bears or kangaroos. See, like the way kangaroos are stocked, it's like they go to the gym. And like, but you don't go to the gym. How do you?
And tigers.
Exact, tigers, leopards. That small thing. The small thing is called what? The crazy one that kills snakes.
The one that looks like a skunk.
Yes. That family.
The badger.
The badger, the honey badger. I think for me, the honey badger is the highest life form. If I was to be asked.
The life of not giving a shit.
Yeah. You can't be fighting a leopard and it was a fox and a snake at the same time, and you still come out as a winner. You have to be some level of crazy. So yeah, next episode we're gonna check out a little bit more of, now break down a little bit more about the medicine and see it up.